Hello everyone, again another video I want to be making, but if you remember before, Beaches cut her beak off there, got it stuck in chicken wire, and you might be able to see some blood. Somehow, I don't know what happened, if she got it stuck in the different mesh, or I don't really know. But she's got it caught closer to her head and it's sliced through the top of her beak and ripped some up. I don't know how long it's been bleeding for. She seems fine herself, but she's cleaning herself and dabbling and stuff. But I just need to make sure the blood stops and if she can get used to her beak being like that or not. But the main thing is stopping the blood and making sure it doesn't get in her nose holes, because she won't be able to breathe obviously, and she's already struggling, so we just need to get that sorted out ASAP. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. So I'm in my new summer house with Peaches, because it gets really warm in here with this radiator, like it heats up quickly, and she's wet and I just want her to be warm. We've booked a vet's appointment, but they can't see us till like 12:30 and it's 10 o'clock. And she could be bleeding to death, so I'm quite annoyed, but if that's what they can do, that's what they can do. And the drive to the nearest emergency vet would be close to that time, would take close to that time anyway. This is, like, out of all the videos I've watched on YouTube, this is one of the worst beak fractures I've seen. I'll see if I can get a better look to show you guys. Maybe. It just looks all black and like mud, but that's all blood. And so's all the wet around her face, which is why I'm worried about bleeding out. And there's so many nerve endings in the beak, so it's really painful for her. But it's like the top of her beak has actually been ripped away from her head. Sorry if that's too graphic for you, but yeah, that seems to be what's happened. Quite worried about her breathing because blood's getting in her nostrils and things. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. She's broken her beak obviously there before, but it was nothing like this. It wasn't near her nostrils or anything, it wasn't as bad. So yeah, she's actually ripped it in other places too, like you can see. Like halfway up there and a bit on the bottom ridge. So I don't know if she was attacked or she managed to get her sorry, or she managed to get her beak stuck in mesh, different mesh again, which obviously really isn't good, but I don't know how she keeps managing it. None of the ducks have ever had a problem, it's just her. Their beaks are quite soft, they're made from fat-filled keratin cells. Not like that tough stuff. I'm really worried about her. I really don't want them to put her to sleep. She's my oldest duck. I know you shouldn't have favourites, but she's my favourite. When I saw her, I was like, I had to have that one. We went there for runners and khaki Campbells. And I just had to get her because she was so cute. And yeah, she's my favourite. And I was actually away yesterday at Hailing Island, if any of you know where that is. We have a caravan down there, and my dad was looking after them. So I don't know, this could have happened yesterday and he didn't see. I doubt it because it's quite prominent, but if he wasn't wearing his glasses, I don't know. Maybe it could have happened yesterday, that's why it's so scabbed over already, I don't know. But yeah. I'll just take you through what I've done so far. What I did, as soon as I noticed, I got her in, put her in the bathtub because there's nowhere else to really keep her. Washed out the wound a bit as best as I can without causing her too much pain. I don't want to scrub it or anything. I know with bleeding wounds you're meant to apply pressure, but you can't really do that to a beak that she breathes out of. I don't know what damage has been done. I know right now she's just standing there, but she was cleaning herself in the bath and waddling around. So in terms of herself, she seems fine, but the wound is bad. Really bad. I'm just really hoping that I'm not going to have to say goodbye to her, because she's fine. She eats so much. She drinks, like, she got used to her having that part of her beak off so quickly. She's so adaptable. That's her tongue, by the way. I just really don't want to say goodbye, so I'll tell you the outcome after the vet appointment. Me again. I just wanted to show you the quick kind of preventative I've done. I've just wrapped this athlete's tape around where the top part of the beak has been like ripped away, because the blood was dripping into her nostrils and making it hard for her to breathe. So I've just done that to try and prevent some of the blood dripping down, which it has so far. It does mean that I've had to kind of restrict her movement of opening her beak, but she won't be eating or anything anyway, and I'd only do this because she has the bottom half of her beak open, which she drinks out of without even having to open a beak. And yeah, it's just to stop that blood dripping down. So I changed my tactics a little bit. The athlete's tape was good short term, but it just kind of kept falling off. So I'm cutting up plasters, and I've put them over the main bit of the wound where all the blood's coming out, and it's helping, I think. So yeah, just kind of plugged it a little bit so it's not dripping down her beak. The reason the wrapper's still on it is because these plasters are really bad and you can't peel the outer layer off without leaving all the white on there. So that's why. And yeah, it's plugged the bleeding. I just really hope she holds on to the vet appointment. Hello everyone. I'd be outside filming Peaches, but there are workers outside and I don't really want them, you know, thinking I'm a bit of a weirdo just filming my duck. But we took her to the vets. Things didn't go great. Things aren't looking great, honestly. It's kind of touch and go right now. They didn't want to do surgery. They didn't want to glue the beak back on or anything because the beak is alive. Blood flow has to go to the beak, and if they just glued the gap that's been left by the top ripping away, then it will block the blood flow and the beak will eventually die and fall off anyway, and then she will have to be put to sleep. So the beak is still warm, which means there is blood flow going to it, but they didn't want to compromise the flow, so they have basically, we paid £100 for them to, which is, I don't know how much £100 is in like dollars. Maybe it's $150, $130, I don't know. But yeah, we paid that, and they gave us antibiotics and Metacam, which is a painkiller, and she has to have 2 tablets of that a day or something, unless that's the antibiotics. I'm not sure, but it's for a 15-kilogram dog, which I thought was so much, which makes you think, are they as strong as they say they are? But anyway, enough of that. So they gave us antibiotics and painkillers, and they're hoping that, because it's already started to scab over, it will kind of rejoin by itself. They didn't even clean it. They didn't even look at it that much. They just kind of went, oh, this is bad. We'll give you some antibiotics. And hopefully it will rejoin itself. But her top beak moves I don't know how she's going to eat or anything with that. But anyway, I'm a bit annoyed, a bit upset. And yeah, she is my oldest duck. She's one of my first 5 that I ever got. She's one of the reasons I love ducks so much. She's such a character. Like, she's the one that's always got in mischief, and she's literally broken her beak twice now. She adapted to only having a half beak when it happened the first time. Still managed to get it stuck into different mesh somehow. I don't know. Seems like she's got a death wish, but I hope she pulls through. It's just, I'm a bit skeptical of the whole, it's just gonna build a bridge between the gap. I don't think that's possible, honestly. But if they say there's nothing they can do, there's nothing they can do. They said you could put her down, and I just basically argued with the vet, no, she's worth it. The obvious answer would have been to put her down when she cut off the first half of her beak, and we didn't, and she pulled through. She's so resilient. Like, I think if you can see that the duck is fighting, then why ruin that chance? Just give them a chance, you know. So we've got a 5-day course of antibiotics and pain relief, and then she'll go in for a checkup to see if it's worth prescribing another set, and it's just a lot of money, but I don't know. I think she's worth it, and hopefully she pulls through, and I'll do an update video of that, and in the next video you'll see where she's situated outside, separate from the others in a different run, and she's going in a carrier at night time. So yeah, I don't know how to feel right now, because obviously we're giving her a chance, but there's no way of knowing if it's going to pull through, because they didn't clean it or anything. My doorbell's ringing, I have to go. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.